All right, my friend, I'm glad you're here. We are in Beverly Hills, California with my good buddy, Lewis Howes. Amazing man. I've known Lewis for a while, and he's cut of the same cloth. So Mom, if you're watching this, Dad, you just adopted a new son, okay? He's here.
From Ohio.
From Ohio,
Neighbor.
yeah, Midwest. And so I wanted to bring him on this Saturday Strategy and talk about, because he was a professional athlete, essentially, very skilled, certain type of training you have to do, not only physically, but of the brain, of the mind, when you're a professional athlete.
Yes.
So you're going to walk us through some stuff that anybody can apply to their life, regardless of where you are in the world, or if you're a professional athlete or not, that will radically transform who you are as a human being, because that's what the Saturday Strategy is about. It's about grabbing a health hack that can transform you. At the end of this, we're actually going to be sharing one of Lewis's favorite smoothie recipes that he has almost every morning.
Almost every day.
Right? Almost every day.
Yeah.
That's why he looks like this. He's actually 86 years old. Not just kidding. Keeps him young, gives him the energy that he needs to perform.
That's right. That's right.
And he has an amazing, amazing podcast. Just hit over 8 million downloads. He's on Instagram, just Lewis Howes,
H-O-W-E-S.
H-O-W-E-S, if I could spell.
It's all good.
And I'll leave the link below this. Exciting news as well. You actually have a book coming out?
Book coming out called The School of Greatness. It's about the 8 principles of greatness on how to take your health and life to the next level.
Yeah, lots of health stuff in here.
A lot of health. There's a whole chapter on mastering your body.
You know, and some of it, a lot of it, we actually talk about at FitLife, right? So grounding.
Exactly.
And you've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
So in the beginning of every chapter of this book, I have a grounding, which is essentially a paragraph to get you in the right mind frame to move forward with what you're about to learn in that chapter. Now, as an athlete, this is something that I learned in sports early on in high school. And a lot of champion athletes, a lot of champion coaches follow this same principle of grounding. And essentially, grounding and visualization coupled along with action, you can change your life forever, and you can be at the top of your game in business, relationships, whatever it may be. My vision, my dream was to be an All-American athlete. And to be an All-American decathlete, I had an opportunity to do that. For months and months and months, I would watch game film and highlight film from decathletes doing pole vault, doing the 100-meter hurdles, 110 high hurdles, doing shot put, discus, javelin. I would watch the perfect throw, the perfect jump over and over in my mind all day long, all night long before I go to sleep. I'd visualize this. Then before the competition, the match, I would ground myself. Hours before, I would go out on the track, walk the track, visualize myself as that perfect image that I wanted to create in the next couple hours from what I watched on film every night, every day, seeing what I wanted to create for my life. And I would do this and ground myself. And I would ground myself minutes before, 10 seconds before the jump, before the run. I would ground myself for what I wanted to create. And by doing this imagery, and I know you talk about this all the time, but by doing this imagery in your mind months and years before you actually need to do something. I ground myself before a big speech, before a presentation, before a launch, before a webinar, before a podcast. I'm constantly in a grounding mode to set clear intentions of what I want to create and see myself creating it before it happens. And I think it's important to ground yourself every morning, every night, throughout the day for what you want to see in your health. If you're a 40-year-old mom who's got 2 or 3 kids running around, you feel like you haven't taken care of your health, set the intention for what do you want to look like. And most importantly, not what you want to look like, but how you want to feel. How much energy do you want to have? And see maybe other great examples of moms who are your same age with the same amount of kids who have great energy, and watch them. Think about them, visualize what their experiences are like, and see yourself being in that experience as well. For me, grounding is an important thing, and visualizing what you want to achieve 3, 6, 9 months down the road, that is going to help you set up the action taking you're going to need to achieve those results.
So what Lewis is doing in neurolinguistic programming, and you've studied this as well, is, I learned this from a good friend, Jim Fortin, is you close the gap, right? So the 40-year-old mom that has 3 kids that doesn't have the energy, and the 40-year-old mom that has 3 kids and has the energy, is nothing more than recognizing that you're already there in the present moment. And to be there, you have to act like that person. So that's what he does. He's acting like the athlete before he is the athlete, before he's doing the javelin, pole vault, discus, and whatever else you're doing. And when you act like it, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference. You literally start to become it in that present moment.
And this is something that I would do also in football. Jerry Rice was my hero as a receiver. I really associated big time with Jerry Rice. And so before I would get on the field playing football, I would imagine myself as Jerry Rice. I would enter this alter ego, and I would walk like him. I would talk like him. You know, his swagger, his confidence, his like poise. I would move like him. I would cut like him. He had like very precise cuts, and he would like do this pattern when he was, warming up. And so I would mimic everything.
Feel what that feels like.
Yeah, and I would mimic it and be it. And when I put on my helmet and put on my pads, it was like I became Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
So if you're the mom who's
you can apply that to anything.
Three kids, 40 years old, and you think about someone who's like the ultimate mom, and imagine them, and then become that person.
Yeah.
Step into that, and maybe it doesn't have to be a person. Maybe it's like the idea of her. Maybe she becomes like, Super Sally. You become Super Sally, and that's Super Sally has it all. She's sexy and beautiful, and she's got energy for days, and she's got her passion on the side, and always takes care of the kids. But you just embody it. And you're like, okay, I'm Super Sally now, and you step into Super Sally.
And you become it.
You become it.
Yeah, that's cool. We're gonna make a smoothie next. Let's do this.
Stay tuned.
All right, so we're in the Lewis House's kitchen, right? School of Greatness. I don't have your book. I showed him the book a little bit ago. You got to get his book. It's coming out October 27th.
That's correct.
So we're making his favorite morning smoothie. Now, before we make this, which is loaded with tons of superfoods that will boost up your energy, balance out your hormones. I know you have maca in here. There's ashwagandha in the Organifi. Let's talk to them about your transformation.
Yeah.
So flashback 2.5 years ago, you were a different person altogether.
It was really like 3-4 years ago when I was living in New York City. I was about 30 pounds overweight about 4 years ago living in New York City. I was constantly working, hustling. But the challenge is I love sweets. And so after every meal, I was eating a lot. I was eating late, like 2 a.m. pizzas, like a whole pizza. And I was eating a lot of sugar as well. After every meal, I had to have like a candy bar or ice cream. So I got overweight, and I remember watching Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I remember meeting you then, my buddy James Wedmore. A lot of people were like, you gotta try this juicing thing. And I tried a juice. I didn't really like it the first time, but I started doing more and more of it because I saw this movie, this documentary.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I need a transformation in my life. This could be the answer. So I started doing it for 30 days. I did no sugar, and I did a smoothie and green juice every single day as part of my diet. And I lost 30 pounds in 30 days.
And that's all you did?
That's all I did. I did the same amount of workouts. I didn't change anything else.
So you didn't add anything in except for that. You didn't take away anything. Most people are restrictive when they start dieting.
I took away the sugar.
Okay, so you took away sugar.
Took away sugar.
You added in the juice.
Yes.
Everything started to change.
Yes, that was it. 30 pounds in 30 days. I have a green juice. I do Organifi a lot now since Drew's come out with that. With the protein, I put in 2 scoops. So I think this is 4 scoops because we're doing a double.
Yeah, we're doing a double.
Doing double here. 2 scoops. Cacao powder. I'm probably going to put in about half of this, but I usually put in 2 heaping scoops for 1. So probably 4 scoops for 2 of us.
Yeah.
About one of these, and the same thing for maca.
4 scoops here.
Yeah, 4 scoops here for the maca. For the almond butter, I usually do a big spoonful of almond butter. I put in about a banana, 1 full banana for myself. So we'll put in, this is all frozen bananas. We'll put in a big chunk full there. We'll put in 2 or 4 scoops of Organifi.
I mean, you could put in 4 scoops. You're a big guy.
2 to 4 scoops for 2 of us though.
Yeah.
I do the unsweetened almond milk. So this would probably be about 12 to 16 milliliters there. We'll put in 2 of these bad boys, maybe a little more. Yeah. And then that's it.
So a couple heaping handfuls of kale. We're gonna put it all in, we're gonna blend it up, and we're gonna taste the Lewis House School of Greatness Superfood Smoothie. Okay, that's a long name though. We need a better name for this.
This is the Greatness Smoothie.
The Greatness Smoothie.
This is the Greatness Smoothie.
Instantly. All right, the Greatness Smoothie.
There you go.
This is gonna fuel our day. Thank you so much for tuning in all across the world.
Let's see how this is.
I'm sure you have followers in like every country
Everywhere, man. Cheers.
Cool.
Greatness Smoothie.
All right, so what is this, when they drink this, if you're watching this from home, wherever you are, what are they gonna feel when they drink this?
You're gonna feel alive. You're gonna feel alive, energy, healthy. That's really what you wanna feel throughout the whole day. Health, energy, alive.
That tastes really good.
For me, I'm not a berry fan. I don't like a lot of berries. So So it's just one banana is really the only fruit, but the rest is just the superfood ingredients and Organifi and greens.
That's so good. All right, so it's that time. Who won the juicer? Remember, next week, if you want to win the juicer, scroll down to the bottom of this blog post, leave a comment below about how your life has changed by implementing some of the strategies and tips that we talk about on FitLifeTV.
This week's juicer winners are Vanessa and Eddie Morris. They juice every day with their kids and even add apple cider vinegar and love it. Thanks to Kuvings, we're gonna send you a new juicer. Use this to extract every ounce of juice from those leafy greens. This will give you the vitamins and minerals you need to stay happy and motivated for your other goals. Congratulations, Vanessa and Eddie.
I love it. This is a great smoothie recipe, dude.
Thank you, man.
Superfood smoothie. Thanks for coming on our Saturday strategy.
Thank you.
If you're watching this live on Periscope, you guys rock. Give this guy a double heart here. And should we give away some Organifi?
Do it.
Okay. So
for what?
Leave a comment below this video about what question do you want to ask them.
What have you been avoiding in your life that's been holding you back from your greatness?
Cool.
Write that down. Everything you've been avoiding that's been holding you back. And what I want you to do in the next 24 hours, I want you to tackle that avoidance. Whether that's a conversation with someone, whether that's going to see the doctor and check in on something, whatever it may be, do the thing that's the most uncomfortable for you right now in your life and write down what actions you're going to take on that.
I love that. And commit to it. So thanks for so much for having me.
Yeah.
We're in Beverly Hills. Are we in Beverly Hills? Close to it, right?
Beverly Hills, West Hollywood.
West Hollywood, right on the edge. And you're here with us live. If you want to see Lewis back on the show again, just leave a comment as well. This guy's great. It's like a brother from another mother.
Appreciate it.
And we'll do it up.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
As always, remember,
we're in this
together.
Got that energy with the smoothie.